If you follow the way that society wants you to live in today's day and age, in today's climate, you're going to be on the path to failure. There's 1% of people who are successful in this life. 1% of people who are truly successful. There's 9% of people who are okay. They're getting by, they're comfortable. And then there's 90% of people who are on the path to failure or who are failing. So you keep following and believing what society wants you to believe, what society pushes towards you, you're on the path to failure. And one of the things, especially in the most recent years, that society is trying to push on people or trying to get people to do is to throw out religion, to make people believe that God is not real. I'm here to tell you that God is 100% real, 101% real. God is 101% real. Now, I'm not here to talk to you about Jesus. No. When I say God, I'm not like Jesus, Allah, higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. It all represents the same thing. Something created all of this, and all of this was created for a reason. You are here for a reason. But society wants you to believe that you're just here, that you're just here by accident, that you just happen to be here, because they don't want you to know how important you are. They don't want you to know the power that you have yourself. And most of the world, they fall for this trap. They think it's cool to be an atheist. They think it's cool to believe in nothing. They think it's cool to, oh, I don't go to church. I'm not even saying you gotta go to church. I'm not saying you gotta follow conventional religion, because Christianity, conventional religion, like that's a whole different story. But the idea of God, something that created this is extremely real. The world wasn't created by some random explosion, the Big Bang Theory. How does that even make sense, bro? How does that even make sense? Everything in this world is so particular and so precise. You think some random explosion created all this? Like, really use your head. That shit doesn't make any sense. Something created everything for a reason and put things in place for a reason, and you are here for a reason. But the majority of people will never know that. Why? Because now the majority of people don't even believe in God. Or they say they believe in God, but they don't really believe in God. Allah, like I said, all that is the same thing. They all represent a consciousness. What is God? The consciousness of positivity, helping others, self-love, love for your community, trying not to do wrong by others, trying not to harm people. That is God. That is God, a consciousness. And that God, oh my God, it's so real. God is 100,000% real, bro. They want you to believe in nothing. And the people who believe in nothing are always the ones who have no purpose. Because if you believe that you're here for nothing, you will have no purpose. How are you supposed to find happiness if you just believe that you're here for no reason? Bro, if you don't believe in God, you're either one of three things. You're either an idiot, you're either lost, or you're in denial. And for a while, there was a point in my life when I was going through the hardest year of my life, and I was like, yeah, that God's not real. Because for some reason, when we go through things, we like to say, yeah, God's not real because we're going through a hard time. He can't be real. Why would this happen to me? He can't be real. Why would I be going through this? Why is he putting me through this if he's real? But then I realized, after that year, I realized slowly that, you know what, God is very real. And the reason that he puts us through these trials and tribulations is to make sure that we're worthy of deserving greatness, to see how strong we are, to see if we're going to be able to push through. Because you cannot get rewards, you cannot get to the top in life, you cannot get successful without going through the bullshit. And not just going through it, but not folding under bullshit. Not folding and then destroying yourself. Everything in this life must be earned. That's how you know God is real. Everything in this life must be earned. And I realized that God is real because I wouldn't have the type of mental strength that I have without God. Because every time I'm going through something, I already know, I look up like, bro, I know what you're doing. I know you're making me go through this to try and make me stronger. And then when I overcome it, I thank him, she, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't even matter. I thank God. Because I realized that God is putting me through these things and putting me through all these trials because I'm meant for great, and I'm meant for otherworldly levels of greatness in this life. I know I'm meant to be something extremely great. Levels of greatness that you have never even believed. And I can't even probably fathom yet. God is real, bro. You have a purpose in this life. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody can be great. But it's the ones who fold when it gets hard. The ones who fold and destroy their lives either with drugs, with women, with whatever. And you know why you folded? Because you don't have a belief. If you believe that there was somebody watching over you, if you believe that there was something that had making this shit happen for a reason, if you believe that everything happened for a reason, you would not fold. But you fold because you an atheist. You believe in nothing. So you have no strength. You have no mental fortitude. Why? Because you believe in nothing. You believe that you're just unlucky. Not knowing that everything that's happened to you is happening for your reason. The things that happen to you are either going to make or break you. Everything that happens to you is happening to you either to make or break you. And it's God that gives us the strength to help it make us and not break us. But if you don't believe in him, if you don't believe in God, why would he give you the strength? People be mocking him. People be talking about, oh, that shit not real. You dumb as hell for believing in that. And I was one of them, bro. In that year of my life, when I was going through the toughest year of my life, I was like, bro, this can't be real. God cannot be real. But he still helped me and had enough mercy to help me find and realize that God is real. And help me come back and realize who I was and why I'm here. I'm not here for no reason. I'm here for a purpose. I'm here to serve a purpose. And every time I do something great, every time he helps me get through something hard, I look up and I say thank you. Because I know that I was put here for a reason. You were put here for a reason. There's a reason that all successful people, like 99 out of 100 successful people, will say, yeah, give all my thanks to the Most High, or Allah, or God, or my higher self. There's a reason for that. Because we all know that without God, Allah, Jesus, whoever you want to say, without them, we are nothing. Because they created us. They're the ones that are giving us all these tests. Life is not supposed to be easy. Life is, you're here to see how much can you endure. You're here to be great, but to be great, you first have to go through the trials. Majority of people fail. Like I said, 90 out of 100 people fail. 9 out of 100 are okay. They kind of get through it. But 1 out of 100 truly become successful. And why do they become successful? Because they have unbreakable faith in themselves. And they have that unbreakable faith in themselves because of God. If you believe in nothing, your life is pointless. If you believe that you're just here, your life is pointless. No wonder y'all is depressed. No wonder all y'all are popping anxiety pills. No wonder none of you are happy. No wonder you don't love yourself. Because you don't even think nothing of yourself. You think you're just here. So how can you love yourself? How? How can you feel a sense of purpose, a sense of urgency, a sense of responsibility to do great things? How? When you believe in nothing. People who believe in nothing, they do that shit to give themselves an excuse to go drink all day, to go have sex with people, to go do all these degenerate things. And they lie to themselves. But deep down, we all know something greater is up here. Something greater put us here. Why do you think all these billionaires people, they try and live forever? They try and look young forever because they're so scared to die. They're so scared to die because of all the horrible things that they've done. They're so scared to die. They want to lie to themselves and say God is real. They know God is real. That's why they're trying to live forever, because they're scared of what's going to happen to them when they die. This is why, this is why I treat everybody good. I will never try and harm another person. I don't hate on another person. I don't talk bad about people, because that's God's creation. And I'm not going somewhere bad when I die. Y'all can have that. I don't know what happens when I die, but I'm not scared to die because I know that I lived my life trying to do right by people. And I got the strength and I got the motivation to live my life like that because I know that there's something greater up there. The more bullshit that life puts you through is the more great that you're supposed to be. But once God realizes that you don't want it, then he just lets you go. But when he knows that you're trying to get somewhere, that you want to get somewhere and you giving thanks to him or whatever, like I'll just say him, but giving thanks to him, he's going to keep throwing the bullshit at you. Because the higher level we want to get to in this life, he's going to have to keep testing you with greater and greater bullshit to make sure that you're ready for that. He wants to make sure that you're ready for that. But you over here trying to believe that we evolved from monkeys. Nigga, I'm not even gonna, bro. The world is lying to you. The people who run the world are lying to you. We did not evolve from monkeys. Make that make sense, bro. One day, a monkey just decided to be a human. Make that make sense, please. All of that science, they're trying to explain shit away with science. You cannot rationalize this world. You cannot rationalize everything with science. Because God is above all that. You cannot explain shit. Bro, there's people who have lifted up cars to, bro, you cannot explain everything with science. They try and make you think that they have it all figured out. They don't know. They don't have anything figured out. They try and lie to themselves by lying to you. They try and bring everybody down with them. They don't want to go alone. Heaven or hell, I don't know what happens after you die, but the people, all I know is whatever energy you put out into this world, you will get that shit back. Either in this life or where you die, you will get all that shit back. You can't hide, because there's something above that sees everything, that knows everything. Everything that you're thinking, they know it. So you can't hide. That's why they're trying to bring as many souls with them as possible, because they don't want to go down that shit alone. Because miserable, what's the saying? Misery loves company. All these people in these high positions, they sold their soul to get there. And these people in all these high positions are not happy. All these celebrities that rap about killing people, that influence people to do all these crazy things, trying to mess up kids' heads. These people are miserable as hell, and they're trying to bring you with them. They're trying to take your soul too. But if you believe, they can't do it. So I'm gonna end up this video with this, bro. God is 100% real. And everything that I accomplish in life, I'm thankful to God, because all my talents, my IQ, my genius level IQ, my athletic abilities, it's everything. It's because of them. Not him, but you know what I'm trying to say, bro. It's because of God. And I truly realized that in the past couple weeks, I really truly realized that. I'm literally nothing without God. Every day I wake up, I'm just thankful. I literally be looking at random ass times. I look up to the skies, but I thank you. Thank you. Every time I accomplish something, even if it's small, I look up, I say thank you. I'm very grateful. This is why I can never be depressed. It's impossible for me to be depressed. How can I be depressed when I know that there's somebody looking over me? How can I be depressed when I'm grateful for everything I have? It's impossible. Start trying to find God. Find God and watch how your life change. But just know, everything that you do, all the energy that you put out into this world, there's something up there. All the shit you do in the dark, behind the scenes that you trying to hide, you can't hide. All that shit's gonna come back to you, either in this life or after this life. I promise you that shit.